Welcome back to WTS Live. Introducing the WRESTHINGS Brick Tee, made from 100% premium cotton, soft, durable, and ready for anything. Take a look at that artwork. Bold, powerful, and large, printed on both the front and the back. It's not just a tee, it's a statement. And let's talk details. WRESTHINGS woven label at the interior neck for that clean finish. Limited run, and they're moving fast. Don't wait. You know what they say. The price of the brick is going up.
I'm Sam Blacks. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment.
Warning. The following views shared on this podcast are the unfiltered expressions of our vibrant personalities. We are here to dissect the pulse-pounding world of pro wrestling, from the epic battles inside the ring to the captivating storylines that keep us hooked. Our discussions may venture into unexpected territories, from questioning the creative direction or analysing the artistry behind the suplexes and submissions. Please understand that we aim to entertain, educate, and engage. But please also remember that we are just merely fans and observers, and we are actual wrestlers, not journalists or industry insiders. As we always say, by the Mandem, for the Mandem. Enjoy.
I want to ask you guys a question here.
Okay.
So I was having a conversation with my boy. Who do you think settles more, men or women?
Settles more.
Yeah.
Men.
Depends what we're talking about, if I'm honest. I think women, if I'm honest.
Why do you think men settle more?
Because I feel like they like girls more than girls. They like women more than women like them. So I feel like they're bound to just settle.
I feel like women settle a bit, but it's I think women settle. A lot of times, a woman will not marry their first choice. It's just the most convenient one. Well, more than the other way. Yeah, more than the other way, I'd say. Why? What do you think?
I definitely think women settle more.
Yeah.
You don't think they settle more?
I definitely think they
That's
settle
what I'm even shook off,
you
know.
think
I
they
don't
settle more?
100%.
Yeah.
I think more men
I mean, past a certain... I don't want to cancel myself, innit?
You're not going to cancel.
Yeah, I mean, like, let's be real. Let's be real. Once we all touch 3-0, yeah, our mindset changes. And then we start thinking more long-term, like, all right, I can't keep playing around anymore. And I feel like Mandem get into that phase as well.
That's true.
No,
I feel like
I
that's
definitely
true.
think so.
Like, you hear the Mandem, oh, man, I need to get a missus now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then at the same time, I think men are more inclined to actually get the type of women that they want, as opposed to a woman getting the type of man that they want.
That's true.
I've heard time and time again of women like growing to like men.
Oh, okay, I've heard that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh my God.
Like, I've never heard of a man like dating a girl and all of a sudden, yeah, she's not my type, but I grew to like her.
No,
That happens though.
impossible.
It does happen, but I get what you
No,
mean.
don't get me wrong. If a man was to date a clapped woman, I know he likes her.
Chai. Yeah, okay.
I know he finds her attractive.
Before they show you the picture, they're like, oh, just so you know, I went for vibes.
Like, I know, but then women will like let's say, for example, a woman will allow a man to chase her for like 2-3 years, but because she knows that she's not interested in him, she won't give him any play. But then when things start to dry up for her, then it's, you know what, I need to change the type of men that I date, and I maybe need to start dating the men that I need rather than want. So then they start dating men that they don't necessarily find attractive, but because the man has good prospects, like a good job, makes decent money, he's actually a nice person, all of a sudden, she's more susceptible to like giving them a chance.
I hear your point.
I don't think men are like that.
I think with men do think about getting serious at 30, but low-key, that's who you always wanted to marry, but you saved them until you were done whoring.
Yeah.
With women, I think there may be more of a hope that this one will turn out well, but it doesn't. And then this one turns out well, but it doesn't. And then eventually they're like, okay, well, the one from back then that likes me, maybe I can grow to like him. That feels like the dynamic when women are with guys.
Mandem, I'm with you. I agree with you. I just didn't want to be the one to say it.
It is women. It is women.
It is what it is. Like,
Don't want to admit it.
It's basic science, isn't it? Like, at the end of the day, you have to boil it down to women will go into every single relationship every single situation or whatever with the intent that this is going to be my last. Whereas with men, we know for the most part what we want and what is vibes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not to say that there aren't men that who've settled where they've started dating a girl and all of a sudden they've lost the love of their life.
You know what?
And then they end up with someone else. But then I think they still love that person. They just didn't get with the first person.
I hear that, I don't think I hear stories of guys settling with someone that they don't like.
Yeah. Unless it's a thing where they've accidentally gotten the girl pregnant.
Yeah, that's the only situation.
Then now it's like, you know what, I'm just sticking with the woman because I want the child to grow up in a happy home. But I've never sometimes when I'm having this conversation with people, like men settle more than women. In my head, I'm like, I genuinely don't see it.
Oh.
Like maybe that there are of course cases, like not everything, like men and women aren't a monolith in that aspect, but at the same time, if you were to now put everything together, women generally settle more than men. It was just a conversation me and my friend were having today.
How would you guys feel if you felt like your woman settled with you and married you?
I wouldn't want to be with that person.
I wouldn't want to be with her.
And that's scary now that you say that, bro.
I wouldn't want to be with her.
That's what you need to ask them. So what's your type?
A certain age group, I know that is very common.
What age group is that?
Like 30 plus.
That's it? Yeah.
That's
You can't keep saying 30 plus because a lot of the 30 plus aren't getting married. They're chizzed. A lot of 30 plus are chizzed. And the thing is, one thing I've realised, once I hit 30, and you actually start to talk to more people in their 30s, you start to realise that there's a lot of people that have entered their 30s, they're not going to get married. It's long for them already. Like, a lot of them haven't even propelled to another level where it's like, they thought about that kind of stuff. Like, in retrospect, it's like, I want to get married. This is what I want. But then when you actually chat with them and you see where they're at in life in terms of like their seriousness and the type of people they date, you can actually see that these are people that are not ready to marry.
No. I hear that.
These are people that are not ready to marry.
So it's a mindset thing, isn't it?
No, it's definitely a mindset thing.
Interesting.
It's definitely a mindset thing. I mean, because you would hope that, once you get to 30, all of a sudden, the lust and the whoring just disappears from your mind.
No way.
But it gets even worse.
It gets worse.
It gets even worse. And then when you now start chatting to babes that are like 35 plus, and you start to see where their heads at, you start to realise some of you are actually not serious. I can actually see why you're not married. And then with certain men, especially as they get older, they realise, okay, cool, now that I'm in my 30s, I'm now in a tier of, I can chat to women in their 40s and I can chat to women in my 20s. So now my gene pool of the women I can date is open. And then add on top of that, they're travelling, they're going to all these different countries where they can meet different pen. Yeah. For them, it's like they're never gonna get married. You know what I mean?
I hear that. That makes sense.
It's true. It's true.
More of the story is find your wife.
Make sure she likes you for you.
Make sure she likes you for you. Because if a girl ever said to me, you weren't my type.
You weren't my type.
Long day.
Sorry.
I promise you. I'm going to Didi, press the red button.
Oh my God.
Press the red button, we're all dying.
I'm telling you.
We're all dying, man.
Yeah.
Long day.
Anyway.
Episode 308 of Wrestling Podcast. Make some noise! We have a very, what's the word? Derelict couch at the moment.
Yeah.
Only 2 members from the pod that are here today, but
that's right.
Hall and Nash, but we're still going to give you guys a good episode.
Hundreds.
Does that make me Hogan?
No. You've got a special name. We've got Jimmy here. Jimmy with a blue hat. Make some noise! Hey, listen. You might see 3 people on the couch, but when you see Jimmy with a blue hat, that's an extra 2 members, bro.
This is a DLC character. this is the street attire B.
Overall, everything is 99 overall. 99, unbeatable player.
Fez, okay.
Yeah.
How's everyone doing, though?
Yeah.
Good, man. Good. Exhausted. Well, not exhausted, but fatigued, I'd say. But good overall, man.
Yeah.
Good overall. How are you?
Can't complain, man. Same with you. I feel like I don't feel like I'm getting enough sleep. I feel like I'm waking up even more exhausted. Throughout my day, I'm just tired.
Yeah.
But then it's like if I now go and sleep, I feel lazy. I feel like I've got shit to do.
Oh, okay, I feel you.
So I'm just very much just like, I don't know. Like,
I feel you.
I just need. Luckily, like from February, I always pray and fast.
Yeah. That's a reset phase.
So for me, that's just gonna be my stage of like, if I don't need to be outside, I'm going to be inside. I'm going to be praying and fasting and minding my own and just resetting, do you know what I mean? And just working out. So
what do you do when you're bored? Because obviously, like, if you're doing something different, like playing games or something, and you feel like you should be doing something else, what do you do when there's nothing to do, bro?
And there's nothing.
And there's nothing.
Sleep.
Yeah,
Sleep, bro. Sleep.
fam, I'm
Because
telling
if I don't sleep, God knows what I'll do.
Oh,
Especially with this cellular device. I don't know who I'll call. It's better that I just go and sleep.
Hey, big head.
It's better that I just go and sleep and don't use idle hands to go and do rubbish. You know what I mean?
Fair
How
enough.
are you?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Just working, grafting again in the gym, trying to be consistent. And yeah, man, we're here.
That's your question.
Go on.
What's your? Have you seen like the recent thing on TikTok? Like people are doing 2 sets till failure.
Yeah,
What do you think of that? Do you do that?
they need to go to the hill.
Oh, Fez. 35 burpees.
They need to go to the hill.
35. Do you not like that?
No, I mean my training style's a bit different. I tend to do like four sets of everything minimum.
Wait, 4 sets of everything?
Sorry.
Every exercise is 4 sets.
So like, let's say if I'm doing a leg day, I'll make sure that I do like 4 different leg workouts, 4 different sets in it.
Okay.
But how many reps usually though?
So like sometimes I go either for 5 when I'm doing heavy stuff.
Yeah.
But if I'm doing moderate weight where I can, go the extra mile, then I always go for like 10 or 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Right now, like I'm in the phase of trying to rehab my knees.
Damn.
I spoke with someone and they were like, yeah, man, you train your quads too much. You don't train your hamstrings.
Yeah.
And I was like, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't go to the gym and train your biceps and not train your triceps.
Yeah.
You wouldn't train your chest and not train your back. So there was a year where I was training my hamstrings a lot, then I just stopped. I was just doing squats and all of that stuff, and then now I couldn't do squats anymore. The guy was like, yeah, bro, start doing some RDLs. So I did RDLs, knee pain. I wouldn't say it's gone. It just disappeared, like 80% of the pain gone.
Right.
So yeah, gonna keep playing around with that and see how recovery goes in February.
No, Fez.
Oh yeah, and pull the sled backwards.
What?
Pull
the
the sled backwards. You gotta pull it backwards.
The gym I go to, they don't offer it. I can push it because there's supposed to be like a rope. That
Yeah.
attaches
Some
so you can
gyms
pull
don't
it
have
back.
it. It's
Mine
annoying.
doesn't have that, so I can only go forward. But,
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta hold the bars each side and then just kind of lean back and pull.
Put it, yeah.
But the space for your feet is gonna be minimal for how far you can
I've seen
step
people's
back.
feet get caught in it and just end up pulling backwards.
I have a question for you actually.
Yeah, go on.
Has your workout routines in the gym, how much has it changed since you've become a worker?
I think I have transitioned back into more functional training.
Right.
So training more as an athlete as opposed to like training to just get hench.
Traditional
and get bench, you know what
bodybuilding stuff,
Whereas
yeah.
now it's like I'm doing a lot of like, because I mix it in with like a lot of like CrossFit stuff, and I'm doing a lot of like running, doing a lot of circuit training. So obviously you want to up your cardio, but at the same time you still want to up your strength at the same time. For me, I love functional training because a lot of times you go gym and you see guys that they can lift. Well, if you told them, okay, do a burpee, then
do the hill.
they will finish.
They will die.
Absolutely finish. You know what I mean? And it's like,
I'm gonna be real. You mentioned sometime last month that we should do a high rocks. I'm with you, but Derek, I don't want to die.
What's high rock?
I've tried the training. I'm not ready.
No, so the thing
not
is,
ready.
I was initially gonna do it in March, but then I woke up and I smelled the coffee. It's too close. I still gotta smell the coffee. It's too close.
We gotta do it at the end of the year.
But then I said to myself, okay, cool. But March is sold out. May, I can go Barcelona and do it. I woke up, smelled the coffee. Still too close. But what I will say is what we could do to subsidize it instead is obviously like little gyms will have it's not high rocks, but it's similar.
They've got the
where it's like,
stations.
they've got the stations and they do like internal competitions with like people that go. So even if to do something like that, so it's like we'll build ourselves. And then of course, because my boy done it in December. And when I spoke to him, I was like, yeah, bro, like I'm looking to do it sometime next year or the year after. Like, what advice would you give me? Is like, bro, if you're not running at least 10K 4 or 5 times a week.
Forget it.
Get onto it now. And it was like, no, I'm not talking treadmill. You have to be outside in the trenches running. Because you're basically running for 8K of it.
Yeah.
And then in between it, you're going to be doing like the sled pulls, you're going to be doing the burpees.
That's where
like
the madness
do you know what I
comes
mean?
through.
So it's just a matter of the running is the most important part.
Yeah.
And then obviously pacing yourself throughout the workout, isn't it? So
Yeah, no bench press, no lat pull down. Brother, it's different.
and the thing is, because I've seen a few people do like singles as well, and in my head I'm like, okay, cool. I know the kind of time that I want to do, but it's a time that you still have to train for. Do you know what I mean? But if you're doing doubles, you can still have a good time, but then at the same time, you have to make sure you've got a pattern partner. Because let's say, for example, we're doing burpees, and I know that's Laps's weakness. I know I have to work on that, and that's what I have to pick up most of the slack for. Because if I know Laps can only do maybe 10 burpees at a time, then I know in my head, okay, cool, let me at least do 30, so that way whilst Laps is recovering, once I'm done with my 30, I know Laps will be able to recover in that time to be able to do his 10 and then...
But imagine
you know what I mean?
it's now the second station. it's raps.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Imagine it's the second station. Something like, let's say sled pulls, bro. And man can't do pulling. It's raps.
Bro, it's raps, man.
And bro, that happens.
And that's the thing. Because it's essentially a race. So even though it's like, cool, your main aim is to complete it. But at the same time, I know that for me, there's no way I can't be last. I can't be last.
No,
I can't be last. You know what I mean? So
people have already left the venue. And
bro,
they're just
people are there in the sides taking pictures of their friends. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm not so proud of you done it. You're still there doing burpees. I beg. And obviously they're quite strict with the rules as well. Like when you're doing burpees, you have your feet have like where you put your hands. That's where your feet have to go, and you have, bro. There's so many rules to it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
yeah. It's mad.
Yeah.
Sounds interesting though.
Yeah,
Man.
Yeah. I think 2026 is the year. I think a lot of people just generally when they get back into their fit bag and their fitness bag and their health bag, and we're all getting older. Do you know what I mean?
It's good. I like the trend. I like it that fitness has become a trend.
Yeah.
I like this is one of the most positive trends that's happened in a very long time.
And it's one of the ones where it's like, because it's a trend as well, I think it's allowed people to kind of get over the slump of not wanting to do it. Because, bro, I'll be real. A lot of time, gym is long, bro.
100.
Gym is long. Fitness in general is long. Like, trying to be healthy is long. But I think it's just a good thing where it's like, people have seen it as like, you know what? I feel better doing it, so why would I not do it?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
yeah, man, maybe we all continue to just, stay healthy. And even if it's just doing the little things like not having sugar, like cutting out sugar for like a month.
Yeah.
That's what I'm on at the moment.
Apparently that's a game changer.
Yeah, cutting out sugar. And that's what I'm on at the moment. Like, I've not had no juice, nothing. I'm just
Good man.
cutting out sugar, just
I was
drinking
chowing
water.
down biscuits today, bro. I can't lie.
The thing is, I've been tempted. I've been tempted. Like, my sister made some protein, no sugar jam cookies. Slapped. The taste of whey protein pisses me off though. Like, it's just mad weird. But other than that, it's like, you know what? I love sweet stuff, so it's a good subsidiary for that, innit?
I hear that.
Yeah, it's been
Sick. So guys, should we get started?
yeah, man. Where should we start? We've got
Yo, TNA, man.
TNA. Yes,
Apparently they've got a new deal.
TNA. They had their AMC debut last week, and then a few days later they had Genesis.
Yeah.
Quickly talk about TNA AMC debut.
So what is this like AMC deal? Because I only came across it recently.
Yeah, I don't.
on
If I'm
TNA.
honest with you, I'm the worst person when it comes to like figures, and if you're talking the in-ring stuff and the graps, the business side, I don't know nothing. That's awesome to Mex.
Let's talk graps.
That's the part. In terms of, like, have any of you seen the debut? What did you guys hear?
Of the
Well, I heard the pay-per-view was better than the actual Impact's opening, for what it's worth.
Yeah,
Was that what you think?
100%.
Yeah.
interesting.
100%.
They had AJ Styles there though.
Yeah, but then again, I think that was just to kind of save face for the fact that one, the show only in 2 hours they had 3 matches. They only had 3 matches. Even during some of the matches, the adverts were longer than the matches.
Is it?
Yeah,
Man.
a lot of wrestlers had visa issues, so they couldn't even be on the show.
Fuck.
That's why we ended up seeing Leon Slater on SmackDown instead.
Interesting.
Friday. Then the main event, which was, for what it was a good main event. Was it clunky at times where there are a few things where I was just a bit like, how did you get here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think one thing that made me laugh was it was the TNA Knockouts Tag Team Titles match.
Okay.
It was the Inspiration versus Brand by Elegance. And as soon as the Inspiration lost, Fightful sent an email out saying, Inspiration are no longer with TNA.
Hey, they lost their job.
No, their contract was up.
D.
Contract was up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, for a debut show, one thing I will give TNA is when it comes to their vignettes, they know how to aura farm. They know how to use nostalgia to bait people into watching their shit.
Bro, they've been bagging out nostalgia on their YouTube.
Nostalgia is the only thing keeping TNA alive.
I don't know how TNA does it, man.
I don't know how they do it, but I'm watching the show. Like, I don't know why. In my head, I'm like, you know what? I don't even watch AEW live, but TNA, I'm just gonna stay up and watch it live. Let's be hopeful, see what happens. Yeah, the vignettes, I can't lie, it was probably the highlight of the show, man.
Well, TNA have always had banging vignettes.
You know that deep voice they used to do?
It's the deep voice. It's the guy with the deep voice that always gets me.
TNA cross the line.
X Division means no limits. It's not about weight limits. It's about no limits. The vignettes were banging. Man. Genesis as a show itself, it had some very, very solid matches. Way better than
Impact debut.
way better than the debut, for sure.
I'm trying to remember. Genesis is not TNA's WrestleMania.
No, that's Bound for Glory.
Bound for Glory, that's it.
That's
Yeah.
And then
Slammiversary.
Slammiversary.
There's SummerSlam.
It's like their second,
Fairs. Hey, but guys, Mike Santana again, he's TNA champion.
Yeah.
Once again, he's been on a run, bro.
Has he?
World champion twice.
I mean, the first one, he was barely champion.
Yeah, they cashed in on him in like a week or two, I swear. I swear it wasn't even a month.
Yeah, wasn't it? Yeah, it was literally the next show. He lost his title.
Yeah.
Hey, but bro, he got the title twice.
Yeah,
an accolade's an accolade, bro.
No, an accolade is an accolade. I think that was always going to be the plan moving forward. From when they announced the AMC deal, I think everybody already knew that Mike Santana was going to
Win it back
on the debut. I think what was interesting was obviously seeing AJ Styles back and announcing. Could you guys potentially see maybe some sort of AJ Styles involvement?
For sure.
100%.
He has to. We need it.
You know, 2026, people keep saying AJ said it himself, he's retiring. I think WWE are going to let him do a TNA match.
Thing.
Once. Yeah. If he's gone to the company twice, bro, he'll do a match. Just one.
To be fair, during the debut, they were kind of teasing something between himself and Frankie Kazarian.
Yeah, I saw that.
So which could still, I think it will be a great match.
Yeah.
Frankie Kazarian can still go. He's probably one of the best wrestlers in TNA.
Exactly. And I think he right now one of the only like legacy wrestlers still on the roster.
I think he's one of the only.
Is he the only one?
I think he's probably one of the only original wrestlers from TNA that's still there.
I'm trying to think because everyone's probably retired or
either retired
or then
WWE producer now, or you know what I mean. He's still active.
Yeah, I think it's literally. I can only remember Kazarian.
Frankie, no Christopher Daniels.
He's retired.
Our legends are getting
Christopher
old.
Daniels retired. Abyss is a producer getting shouted at by Bruce Pritchard every week.
Pete Williams is a WWE producer.
Yeah,
madness. Canadian Australian Pete Williams.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was for WWE as well.
Who else? Loki somewhere shouting.
He needs
trying to prove to people that wrestling is real.
Who else is there?
Jerry Lynn's part of WWE.
Yeah.
I mean, no, he's part of AEW. Sorry.
Yeah. Who is? I'm trying to. There's a name. But I've forgotten it. Oh, Jeff Jarrett is in AEW.
Jeff Jarrett.
AEW.
That's crazy. So really and truly, it is just Frankie Kazarian.
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else.
Fairs.
Who am I forgetting? No, Eric Young.
Eric Young, Eric Young.
Okay, Eric Young.
Eric Young's
Young is
still
there.
Eric Young,
Cool.
Mighty Six Machine Guns, they're in
WWE now.
Yeah. No, to be fair, Frankie Kazarian is someone that can run it with AJ. There's some sort of history there at least.
Yeah,
I used to do this all the time.
They're best friends in it. Fortune.
Yeah. So AJ and Kaz would be cool. But I don't know if TNA is worth the trouble, man.
This even ties into like another subject that we're going to bring up because we've seen like over the last few weeks, like loads of people have left TNA. WWE have got a few new signings. AEW have also got some few new signings. Are there any wrestlers that you could probably think of right now, whether it be in the UK, whether it be in America, Japan, whatever? I know you're an indie guy now. I know you'll be going to program.
I knew that was coming.
Jimmy's an indie taker now.
Yes.
Are there any like wrestlers that you guys think that AEW should sign? Because I think, not AEW, TNA, because I think that's where they're probably lacking at the moment.
So you think they should get some sources from from like the independent?
Indie or like from another company?
Whether it, I mean, I don't know who's an upcoming free agent, but there are loads of indie wrestlers that I think could be utilised by TNA at this moment in time. Are there any wrestlers that come to mind?
Well, delving into my independent wrestling knowledge.
Could bring this closer to you, by the way.
Oh, sorry. Hey, but I don't want to put names out there and they don't want to go to Don't involve me.
We're fantasy booking it is.
No, I'm trying to think. Off the top of my head, I think Sunshine Machine would be cool.
Jeez. They would be sick.
They would be cool. I think they'd work in TNA. What's his name? Is it Harrison Gage? I don't want to call him Rain's boy.
Harrison Bennett.
Yes, him.
He's excellent.
Him. I like him. Oh, okay. I think the team is called Diamond Mine. Not Connor Mills, his partner.
Jay Joshua?
No, there's another one.
Nico Angelo.
Yes, Nico Angelo. There's an Italian dude, David Francisco. Is it Troy Francisco? He's Portuguese.
He's Dave Francisco.
Portuguese and you call him Italian?
Huh?
You call him Italian?
I thought he was Italian, sorry. His accent sounded Italian when I was there, but to be honest, yeah, okay. But him, I think he'd be cool in TNA. I think he'd work in TNA. Who else?
I want to put man like Darius out there. I think you should just get that TNA contract because he's been on TNA already. And he went viral actually when he was there in the UK. They were like, "Raw, UK grime artists on in wrestling, bro." And that kind of put some eyes on TNA. I won't say it was like a major metric.
Okay, yeah, man like Darius would be fine.
To be fair, I think
it Darius?
Yeah.
He'll be sipping it.
Who else would there be? Is it Emerson Jane?
Emerson Jane in TNA would be excellent.
Yeah, Emerson. I think Emerson Jane would be cool. Excellent. I think that's it though. I think not that's it, but that's the ones that have come to mind. Like, okay, they'd be good in TNA.
Yeah.
What about you? Do you have anyone?
There's a few people. Alex Kane, I think would be excellent in TNA. I think Colby Carino signed with NWA, but I think he'd be excellent in TNA. We have to go to our European brothers, Ricky Sosa and Kuro. I think they'd be absolutely...
Sosa.
I think they would be excellent in TNA.
100.
Yeah, there's so many.
There's someone that
I think they might as well re-sign. I think they should sign the Good Brothers.
Yeah, might as well.
Brothers would be excellent in TNA.
So let's get EC3.
Bro,
get
EC3 would be a shout for TNA.
There was another person I was like...
There's a tag team I've got in my mind right now. They're in Hustle again. It's Toxic. The tag team.
Or Hyperactive.
Toxic.
That's it. Bro, the name was there. I was like, brother, it's not Toxic Attraction. It's something.
Toxic Waste or something like that. I get what you mean. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yes, that was banned. Hyperactive would be fantastic.
I love their theme song as well. But it was on our Shazam it. Excellent speaker.
That's a tune.
I think Hyperactive would be sick.
Who else is? Yeah, that's it.
That vaporwave.
Yeah, no, I think there's so many people that TNA could
look at.
I just think that with the landscape of WWE employing indie wrestlers, AEW employing indie wrestlers, that should now be your route as well. Looking at, okay, cool, who can we build? Because there's only so much you can do with the people that are in your company, especially now when you've got that link with WWE. WWE are taking your chain, bro.
Yeah.
They're snatching your chain.
Snatching the
Like,
chain,
they
fam.
Telling you to swing that. swing.
So I mean, WWE are pretty much using your company as a means to fluff, fluff their roster,
Yeah.
but then also kind of see what you've got going on. Okay, cool. Who can we switch over to bring over here? Do you know what I mean? And I don't know. I feel like there needs to be some sort of like fair trade, fair switch off. Do you know what I mean? Like there should be some talent from WWE that should be able to go to TNA and be able to help build TNA as well. Like someone like a Elio LaFleur that just had a match with Ethan Page, absolutely excellent. I think he'd be sick in the division. I don't think I wouldn't have him there to win any titles because
obviously,
it's fair that it's fair to see that TNA wrestlers are not going over to WWE to win any titles.
No,
the same way that NXT talent are just yanking all of their belts. You know what I mean? But
for no reason as well.
For absolutely no reason. Like, what does Channing Stacks Lorenzo have to do with the international title?
That's literally just a place for him to get reps.
And
Fairs.
It's fairs at this point. Yes. Does he need the belt to have reps? I don't think so. But if it means he's going to have a meaningful feud at some point, then by all means.
But you know, Josh Alexander in AEW,
right?
Is he doing a lot more in AEW than he would have been in TNA? Because I know he's a part of the Don Callis family.
I think
is his position in that family prominent?
I would say yes.
Okay.
I would say it's definitely a prominent position, but is he doing what he was doing in TNA? No, because at that point he was a big fish in a small pond.
Yeah.
Now you're
That's true.
Now you're a shark in the Mediterranean. There's so many other sharks and so many other sharks that people care about.
I hear that.
But he's still someone where he's a trusty hand. He's having excellent matches, and within the Don Callis family, you can see even though the likes of Takeshita and Okada and Carl Fletcher are like the main prominent
Yeah, that's
guys.
the main three.
Those are the main three. After that, it's probably him and Andrade. But then depending on how they move with Andrade in the next few months, Andrade might just... If Takeshita now decides to leave, they'll probably push Andrade. But as of now, he's like... He's not the lieutenant. He's like underneath.
All right, so he's waiting for the moment. He's waiting for the space.
But
needs to be vacancies.
He's someone that you can still put in a match against a Kota Ibushi or against a Kenny Omega. You're going to have an excellent match. You know what I mean?
Sick.
So he's a trusted hand.
Oh, okay.
He's a trusted hand. And because he's like a vet compared to the likes of Takeshita and Kyle O'Reilly, Carl Fletcher, he's still someone that you can tell that Don Callis looks at with like a prominent eye. You know what I mean? So,
Okay, interesting. Also, just to like touch upon like transfers, apparently there's going to be a hot commodity within the marketplace. Tomasso Ciampa.
Yes,
apparently
he announced today that he's going to be leaving.
Yeah.
I know you're a big fan of DIY.
DIY.
Please. Actually, no. Nah, look. To be honest, I did like Ciampa. I liked his run in NXT. I wish him the best in his future endeavors. I actually think he'd be good in AEW. To be honest, I don't know where he's going. I don't know where he's going.
AEW or TNA? He's going to the moon.
Yeah, TNA. He will be the guy.
You'll hold that company hostage, bro.
I think Ciampa would be good in AEW. I could see him.
I could see it.
I could see him in Death Riders. I don't know if I'm bugging because they were bold anyway.
Yeah. I could see him in Death Riders.
I could see Ciampa in Death Riders. Actually, he'll be a good guy to take the pin. If I don't,
Wait, really? You see him as the fall guy?
I can't lie. Daniel Garcia's there.
Oh, he's still there. Okay, no
there,
problem.
so
Ciampa can get some wig.
Daniel Garcia, William, you are still there. So they could be
but even if Danny Garcia were there, you see Ciampa as the fall guy.
It's Tomasso. You know what?
Because you just said you liked his NXT, like
I did.
His main roster.
Dead.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
Dead. But I think, I honestly think Ciampa was great. I like, jokes aside, Ciampa was great. I think at the end of the day, though, I think he knew for a very long time when he got to the main, if he was to ever get to the main roster, it was never going to be as successful.
Yeah.
As he knew that. I think I remember him saying before that
he avoided going to the main roster for years.
He said, if they call me up, I'll retire.
He avoided going to the main roster for years.
Him and Johnny tried to avoid the main roster for years, but I'm sure they've got some good moments. They were at a WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Not this one, the one last year. They've had some great matches. They were at SummerSlam even this past August. So I'm sure like he still has some positives to get from his WWE experience. But at the end of the day, who we fooling? He was never gonna like make it. He was never gonna make it in WWE system.
I said you're never going to make it.
You will never make it. You are a failure. No, he's not a failure. He's not. But he's not a failure because NXT.
We know what he's capable of.
Exactly, and NXT for a long time to many wrestling fans was the premier. It was the brand to watch. So I could never call that a failure. Like honestly, I think Ciampa did great.
I feel like the moment he came to the main roster, aura just disappeared.
Didn't they pair him up with Miz like straight away?
That was actually better than what he ended up doing with Gargano, you know.
No, but
the Ciampa Miz stuff at the beginning, I felt like was actually ended up being better than the DIY stuff. Just because on the main roster, for some reason, the DIY didn't work. I don't know why. Just kind of fizzled, didn't it? I don't know. I guess, do you know what it is as well? I think people were tired of seeing Gargano and Ciampa so linked together.
People were waiting for them to beef, no?
Yeah, I think, and that's the thing. I think it just got to a point where it's like, where we're so used to seeing them split, we get back together, split, get back together, split, get back together, split, get back together. It's now to a point where it's now routine where they feel, okay, cool. I can't be too excited to see you guys together because we know at the end of the day,
you're gonna split.
At some point you guys are going to split. And I think that was my initial issue with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Because I felt like, okay, cool, with the whole bloodline stuff, it was sick to see them together and they had a decent run together, but at some point, we might start see some sort of spell of like, you know what, maybe Sami Zayn is the one to now finally turn on Kevin Owens, which wouldn't have been an issue because it's now reversing the roles. Yeah. But at the same time, how many times must... It just gets to a point where you now start to look at two people, okay, cool. You guys are just toxic.
You're not compatible.
You're not compatible. Because every time you guys get back together, you guys break up. So at some point, you guys should just realize that we shouldn't actually be near each other. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then sometimes it gets to a point where even as a fan, you start to look at the pairing as you guys are a crutch for each other.
Yeah.
Because your best work tends to be just you guys only together. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah.
I feel like Sammy and Kevin would come close to that at times.
Yeah.
It would get very, like, repetitive. But I think when the Bloodline one happened, I think the story around that one was so good that it was 100%. Like, you know what? It was worth it, and obviously they got to have that. They got to main event WrestleMania, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. Like,
and it just had an authentic feel to it. So,
yeah. That's what it is as well.
Tomasso Ciampa leaving WWE. I mean, it's not necessarily a shock.
Yeah,
I would have been shocked if he decided to resign. But yeah, no, all the best to him. I'm looking forward to kind of seeing what he does. It would be sick to kind of see him go back into the indies, kind of like just re-show people like, listen, I can cook, and then if he then decides, he wants to sign to a major, do you know what I mean? I think him at TNA would be a good fit.
Sure, tell you what. Then he'll have the main character energy again. That's true. That main character energy is gonna come back, bro. When he comes out and he's holding the title like that, bro. Come on,
which is true, but then this is another thing as well. I'll now continue to look at TNA as
WWE's landfill.
You know,
this is the place where all our players go to die.
Yeah.
And again, you've just come from the main roster. If you're going to TNA, I'm going to assume you're going to take some sort of a pay cut. Do you really want to take a pay cut to now having to go and wrestle Channing Stacks Lorenzo? Because essentially, that's
you
what
couldn't pay me enough money to wrestle Channing Stacks Lorenzo.
Essentially, that's what you're going to do. Like the minute you leave WWE and you go to TNA,
you're just working.
You're essentially just going to be on the loop of the NXT.
It's gonna be a pay cut regardless, bro.
No, it's a pay cut regardless.
It's either less money or no money.
No, it's a pay cut regardless. But then at the same time, it's like I've just come from the main roster. I'm now going to be going TNA, but I'm sure obviously now maybe contracts are a bit different now, obviously because of the AMC deal. But at the same time, am I really setting myself up for greatness if I'm now going to TNA just to go back to working people that I used to work 5 years ago before I got to the main roster? Do you know what I mean? Like, again, we spoke about it a few months ago. Perception is everything. I don't know if I would rather him just wrestle for Ring of Honor because Ring of Honor also is a landfill anyways. But
yes. Is it on TV?
Where can you
go?
It's
on TV.
Still?
It's not on TV.
Forget it, man.
Where can one go then?
Hey, listen.
AEW.
Listen. When Tony Khan announces Bandido versus Tomasso Ciampa for the Ring of Honor title, I'll be there.
Yeah.
Whether it's on the internet, whether it's wherever it is, I'll be there. I don't mind. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. TNA and AEW, I think is the best fit for him. I think he'd suit as well. Like honestly, I think he'd be a perfect fit. What are the championships called? Is it Mark Briscoe?
Yeah, he's the TNT title champion.
Yeah, I could see him having a good match.
Excellent.
I could
Listen,
see him and Fletch having a
have
good
Mark
match.
Briscoe start doing the open challenges again, and have Tomasso Ciampa as one of the challengers.
He has to win then.
No, he doesn't.
That's the win.
Come on, man.
He wins when he gets Tomasso Ciampa. That's it.
The true victory is the friends he made along the way.
I hear that.
I mean, then he'll be back in the locker room with some of his old friends again. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
He'll be in the locker room with some of his old friends in TNA as well.
yeah, well.
No, but those are old friends. Those are friends he saw yesterday.
Man said there's old friends and there's old friends.
Do you know what I mean? But
Fair enough, man.
even speaking of signings, Will Hobbs is no longer part of AEW.
That was crazy.
Man,
to hear.
Confirms that
was
he
crazy
is
to hear.
signing with WWE.
That was crazy.
So
to
has
hear.
he pen to paper WWE or is still in talks?
I'm guessing like it's been announced that he's confirmed but obviously like WWE haven't come out with anything. But
Where
the outlets are saying that he's 100%
What?
signed.
Where there's signs of him deciding to leave AEW?
No, because he was in a
He
prominent
was doing
position.
pretty good.
He was in a prominent position. He had a few main event matches. He was part of the ops in the main TV angle. You know, he had some excellent matches with Hangman Page. He was doing a lot of he was doing stuff on TV where if you know that this person is going to leave in the next 30 days,
You wouldn't really push them.
You wouldn't
Or
push-
put them in that position.
you wouldn't put them in that position.
Okay.
Or if you are putting that person in that position, if you know that their contract's coming up, you're putting them in that position because you know you want them to resign. So
Maybe that's what it was. Maybe Tony thought if we give him some stuff, he might change his mind.
Yeah.
Which honestly is a testament to Tony. It's good that you didn't
No,
bury him.
bro, he done the
honestly.
same. He done the same thing with Andrade. Andrade won his before Andrade left. He was in the C2. He won his final match before he left. That's a testament to just how good Tony Khan is.
Yeah, that's actually really, really.
So I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. I'm not with the if you're leaving, you have to lose or you have to win.
Yeah.
I think do what's right for TV.
Yeah.
But at the same time, not every person is gonna oblige by that. Do you know what I mean? So,
Fairs.
yeah.
No, that's good.
What do you guys think of Will Hobbs in the WWE landscape?
I mean, is he going straight to the main roster?
That's what I've heard.
or
Apparently, so he's looking to go
is he
straight to the
going
roster.
Damn.
NXT? Main roster? Where though?
so.
SmackDown.
SmackDown,
Raw?
that's where all the black people are.
Hey.
SmackDown, Trick is there. Carmelo's there. Actually, no, I heard Oba's going Raw.
Apparently, Oba's going to be on Raw.
Raw, that's what I
Yeah.
heard. You know that meme of like the canteen, what table will you sit at? That's what this is reminding me right now of.
Well, yeah. I think Hobbs would be a good fit. I don't see him being the person in Raw or SmackDown, but I think they'd always keep him, in prominent storylines. I could see, honestly, if you didn't tell me, wait, did you say he's going SmackDown or Raw?
He has to go.
No,
SmackDown.
I don't know. Apparently, he's
I
going straight
could
to the main roster, though.
I don't know if this is crazy. I could see him answering Hayes' open challenge and maybe winning.
Okay.
Because I don't know if you realize they've been selling that Hayes has an injury.
Yeah.
It's been happening for a few weeks now. I wouldn't be shocked if they did an angle where he's not really at his best, and then Hobbs comes out and then just
They want a
smokes
man to
him.
win on his debut.
I'm not
I
saying they
never
would. I'm not saying they would, but it's happened before.
You know WWE and you know my guy Triple H. You know I love him, but he's gonna have to build a story for him first.
It's true.
He's not gonna say, "Yep, you've got employment and we're making you the champion straight away."
No, that's true. To be fair,
You gotta start. Your overalls gotta start at 58 first, and you gotta
My
rise. You gotta rise
My
it.
rise.
No move set yet. You gotta unlock the moves as you go along.
That's like going to be a 2K when you start off with the brown t-shirt
Yeah.
and then the grey joggers.
Bro, you can't have your own merchandise yet, bro. The more
No,
matches, the better.
fair. No, I think you're right. Now that I think about it, it makes sense, innit? But yeah.
But yeah, main roster, SmackDown. I think that makes sense.
But who do you think he'd be in a rivalry with?
What, the moment he lands?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I just know he's got to go to SmackDown because he can't be next to Oba Femi, bro.
He can't. Yeah, it's true.
That's what I've
It
got
is
my mind
true.
on. Like,
No
you've
one can be
got-
next to Oba.
Already got a big
Do you know how
dominant
many people
guy
are going to be
already
in
there.
trouble when Oba Femi hits the main roster? Bron Breakker, you need to win that world title quickly.
But the visual of Will Hobbs and Oba Femi, like, in a row.
The face off.
I can't lie.
Two worlds collide.
You don't know what I'm saying? They both eliminate someone and they're both holding the ropes.
Yeah.
And they look back and you just see the tension rise in the crowd. Like, oh my God.
And you know they run to the ropes.
But the thing is, as a booker, you don't allow them to touch each other.
No, of course.
You have to,
Two people interrupt
you have to interrupt
and then they throw them out too.
They have to interrupt
I
it.
can't lie. I hate that so much, you know.
No, I love it. I can't lie.
Do you want
I love
what,
that.
where it gets interrupted?
I love it.
No.
I love it.
Sometimes
you have to. Sometimes in life, you have to take away stuff from people.
Yeah, you have to
Bro,
save
no.
You have to take it and save
It
it.
happens too much. Give us what we want. I want to see them run to the ropes to try and clothesline each other and no one moves.
They should break the ring in the Royal Rumble match.
Alright, fuck, we need a winner, bro. We need a winner.
Nah, yeah, man, I'm looking forward to that. But I'm telling you, when Oba hits that main roster, bro,
Yes, it's spooky.
clear it out, fam.
good.
Remember when Jay-Z, have you seen the interview? Jay-Z was like, everyone get your music out now because 50 Cent is coming.
Fuck, you know.
You man need to win your world titles. Bron Breakker, if you don't have that title by Mania,
It's gone.
Forget it.
Your
Forget it.
window has gone.
Gone. Oba Femi was out ouring Cody Rhodes. He's gonna finish everyone, fam.
Bro.
Very, very spooky. Man.
Yeah, man.
Literally. So what we saying? Do you think he's debuting at the Royal Rumble?
Oba,
Femi?
yes. He's eliminating Brock Lesnar.
You reckon?
He's eliminating Brock Lesnar.
Chai.
I
You
promise.
know how much of a statement that would be for
I
him to
promise you.
The last man that did that
And
was
you know
Drew.
Brock Lesnar is good at selling.
No, his entrance his Rumble elimination is funny. He just jumps
sliding
over.
He's gonna eliminate Brock Lesnar, bro. Brock is gonna clear it out, and it's just gonna be Oba and him in the ring, and he's gonna dash him out, bro. It's either Oba is either eliminating Brock or Gunther, if Gunther's in it. But one of those two is getting eliminated by Oba.
I think, yeah, like you said, Brock would sell. And the thing is, yeah, one thing I love about Brock as well, his facial expression.
Yeah.
Like, Brock is, like, especially if someone's a threat, Brock is able to sell within his face that
Yeah.
that person's a threat.
Yeah.
So, and if Brock is bothered,
Bro, yeah, you're having a classic. And the way his body goes pink. Yeah, it's gonna make for a great visual with Oba, and yeah, it's gonna be great, man. It's gonna be
I
fantastic.
think that'll be an excellent first rivalry, bro.
Oba, no, not yet, not
Not
yet.
first
Ooh.
rivalry.
nah.
Not first.
Calm down.
Nah.
What,
Not
with
yet,
WrestleMania
not yet.
season
You can't
approaching?
just not. You need to. You have to.
We're talking about wrestling.
You can't just not, bro.
You're talking about wrestling,
You can't just
bro.
bust your load, bro. We have to cool down. We have to work our way towards there, bro.
Calm down.
We have to work our way there, bro.
Calm down.
You know what I mean?
Rumbles where you plant the seed, bro.
Yes,
you plant the seed.
You don't bust the
You don't
seed.
just.
You don't
Wrestling podcast.
That's the name of the podcast. Bust the seed.
Jimmy with the blue hat.
No, I get what you mean, but Oba and Brock, not yet.
Oh, yeah, okay.
SummerSlam maybe, but not this Mania. Not this Mania. But
On SummerSlam, but people are saying Brock Lesnar's retiring this year as well.
yeah,
Oba Femi's the man to
I
do
think
it,
Oba's
bro.
gonna do it.
Do you know
I
why?
think Oba should do
I
it.
think it's great because he's like the reincarnation of Brock. I said Brock.
I said Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar.
What is? I think that would even be a good way to kind of even start a feud with Oba and Walter, because then it's like
We retired goats.
we both like, you want to retire GOAT, but I've been retiring GOATs.
Yeah.
If you think you're worthy of retiring Brock, face me first and have Oba go over. I think that'll be.
Oba should retire Brock. I don't.
Yes.
I'm not really a big fan of Gunther retiring multiple careers. I think a lot more people can get so much if you kind of
Share it out.
Yes,
Don't
exactly.
be greedy, man.
Don't be greedy.
There can only
Don't
be one
greedy.
legend killer.
Yeah, and you tapped out Cena. I think okay, I don't know how to explain it. Like going from retiring, even though I'm a more fan of AJ than Cena, but going from retiring Cena to AJ from a WWE perspective, it's a step down. You're not really moving up in the hierarchy because Johnny is considered the greatest of all time. Going from that to retiring AJ, it doesn't feel like significant. And I feel like whoever retires AJ Styles,
The best way to make it significant is if TNA do the VT. If TNA do the vignette, I promise you, they'll make you feel like this guy's retiring King Kong. I swear to you. TNA will sell it to the point where you think this is Gunter versus the whole company. Like, if Gunter wins, TNA shut it down. That's how it feels.
They're closing their doors.
He's closing the doors. And you know there's going to be like AI artwork of Gunter like this. And then AJ Styles tiny with the doors behind him closed, I promise you.
Have you seen those AI videos of like someone walking into like an abandoned wrestling venue and you just got Kane laying down?
Vignettes are crazy.
Those videos freak me out because one, the ones I've seen, like if it's someone like Kane, you just have his costume, fair. Why is there a dead Andre the Giant sitting in the corner? Why is it real people?
Yeah.
Like I saw the one with it was the Ninja Turtles. That I didn't mind because they're fictional. So in my head, I could just look at it as like costumes.
Yeah.
But there's Kane is there sitting in the corner. There's Triple H with fucking China sitting on his lap. Come on, man, these are real people,
bro. I don't know how they do it, but
the abandoned arena looks cold though.
Yeah.
I need that in the WWE game. I need that in the WWE game. Just see bare cobwebs and shit like that.
AI underground.
Bro,
but then when you see like the weapons and the props, I'm like, yes, it's cold. But then why is Undertaker standing there with his hands like this? Bro, that's fucked.
No movement.
Oh god,
it's fucking scary. In my head, these are real people. It's not like if it's like their costumes, and their garms, then fair. Do you know what I mean?
But yeah, I want Oba to retire Brock. I don't know who retires AJ yet, but
Gunter's not retiring.
He shouldn't AJ.
AJ's not retiring at the start of the year, bro.
In Saudi?
No, I don't think he's retiring.
In Saudi?
He just wants to get. He's definitely getting his win back. That's it. Definitely getting his win back. But when do you guys see him retiring?
That's a good question, you know.
SummerSlam, end of the year.
Maybe Survivor Series?
Do you think WWE might allow him to retire in TNA?
I thought that, you know. I did think that.
They'll allow him to have a match in TNA.
I think he'll have a match at Bound for Glory and maybe even Slammiversary. I'm not sure if his retirement will be, because with no offense to TNA, you want your retirement to be with as much people as possible.
Hey man, they had quite a few people at their Genesis pay-per-view.
Yeah, I think they'll do their own separate thing. Like he'll be at TNA and stuff. Do have a feud there and then go back to WWE.
Maybe Survivor Series. I could see Survivor Series.
I could see him maybe having Matt's 3 matches in TNA.
Yeah,
because we definitely need the Leon match. We're definitely getting a Frankie Kazarian match. I won't be shocked if we get maybe a Santana match or even some sort of multi-man match where we have him and Dragon Lee versus someone else.
True. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, 3. I think 3 makes sense.
3 max, I can see it happening. But yeah, then they find the pay-per-view for him to retire at. Yeah. A Royal Rumble would have made sense if it wasn't in Saudi because his debut was at Royal
Rumble. But I'm sorry, you can't retire at 4 p.m.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
So what happened? What did I miss? I was at work. Or AJ Styles retired. Like, no,
I'll be pissed off.
It doesn't. Imagine being in America, you missed that. No.
Bro, I can't lie. I think his last song needs to be "Get Ready to Fly," bro. I will be happy if I wouldn't be mad if it's not.
Well, he uses it in TNA though.
Uses it in TNA.
I think that one's even by 4-star. I don't even think he wants to use it.
He does.
He don't want to use it, bro. He's tired. He's tired of that shit.
I don't even think he wants the WWE one. You know, the one they've given back.
Yeah,
I think he wants the one Death Rebel made for him.
The new one.
That one's not bad.
No, not the yeah.
Do I need to use that one WrestleMania? Yeah. You never heard it again.
I liked it, man. Hey. You guys were too harsh on that song. You guys are too harsh on Death Rebel, man. They've got songs sometimes.
Jim Johnson,
hey, man, the clock is right twice today, man. So
it's true. It
happens, man.
Yeah,
100.
It happens.
Hey.
What else has been happening in the world of wrestling?
Leon Slater,
yes, he had visa issues, couldn't make it to TNA or couldn't make it to America, but he
debuted on SmackDown.
He was
blessing in disguise.
Yeah, man. Did you guys watch the match?
I watched the match. I thought he broke his jaw.
Who broke his jaw?
Leon Slater towards the end. When Carmelo Hayes did his finisher.
Oh, yeah.
Because Leon grabbed his mouth and I thought, yo,
that guy's just an amazing seller, man.
Yeah. No. I legit thought he broke his jaw. I was like, yeah, it's going to be run.
The pop that he got. I think sometimes, not that necessarily we're in a bubble, but sometimes we forget that, especially like when someone's not in WWE, how prominent and how known they are.
Yeah.
So the pop that he got, and obviously because he's been on WWE TV a few times, and NXT a few times, his cachet is already just out of this world. But the pop that he got in London,
bro, it's crazy. He's got so much aura. Like, someone said it, I think it was Nikki online. She said that Leon Slater needs to be involved in like pop culture right now because he's the hottest commodity, the hottest guy right now on the market. Well, once he leaves TNA, like the stocks are gonna go through the roof. Everyone's gonna be clawing at him. Like, bro, people should be talking about him a lot more. Not saying that they're not, but they should because like he's a very big deal. He debuted on SmackDown with a TNA title,
with a TNA contract, and he still wrestles independent.
Independent.
Granted, he hasn't worked an independent show in a minute, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's basically on the WWE WWE schedule.
Brother, he's a part of the company, bro.
He's on the WWE schedule.
He's a part. He's in their archives now, bro. Man debuted to face one of their champions, bro. X Division champion against United States champion. That's like they're on par with each other.
And the thing is, they need to run that match back.
Oh, 100%. Oh, there's so many matches they need to run back with Leon Slater,
they need to
bro.
run that match, bro.
That guy's
and the thing
amazing.
Is, do you know what my fear is?
Go on.
My fear is that WWE are waiting for Javon. Oh, they're waiting for Leon Slater to sign before we get the rematch.
Yes.
I think they saw the potential of how good that match could be.
Yeah.
They made it a no contest.
Yeah.
And said, you know what? Okay, fair enough. It's on TNA.
Biggest
but
stage.
This match, we can make like the marketing we can do for this match. I'm sure. Like, I won't be surprised if they now said, yeah, we can make this the youngest main event of all time, and just say, you know what, we're gonna wear like I don't know what pay-per-view it will be. Maybe they'll they'll make up a pay-per-view. Where if they now decide we'll do it in AAA, this will be the youngest pay-per-view we're ever doing, and they have Javon versus Leon.
Madness.
But I did want to pose a question. I was waiting for you to come here.
Yeah.
With the treatment that, oh God, we actually could have. We actually could have skated over that as well. We actually, I'm not eating no sugar, so I'm just trying to keep my mind clear. You know what I mean?
You're waiting for him to what?
Keep my mind clear. But listen, I'm waiting for man to forward. Yeah, I was waiting for forward. No, the question I was going to ask you, because I don't think it's something that people are actually speaking about.
Okay.
And people aren't really considering.
Okay.
Cool. WWE are rolling out the gold carpet. This one is beyond red carpet.
Yeah.
This is the gold carpet.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm still not sure when Leon Slater's contract with TNA ends. And of course, he's still going to have like indie stuff that he's trying to do. Yeah. I know Ref Pro, they're doing Wembley Arena in August during All In. And I'm sure he's still definitely, I mean, he's advertised for it, so I'm sure he definitely wants to be a part of it. The question I have, and it's definitely a question I don't think anyone's even considered. What if Leon Slater decides he doesn't want to sign with WWE?
Holy sh... You know what?
What if he actually says, you know what? I still want to...
be in the Indies.
Yeah, like once his TNA contract is done, and he says...
That's a good question, to be fair.
You know, I don't think WWE's in a rush. Because he's still very young. So he's still got a lot of time on the clock. So even if he says, yeah, there's still a lot more I want to accomplish, I think they'll still keep the door open for him.
That's true. I think all of this is just to tantalize him. Make sure he realizes that it's kind of like a taster meal. Like, oh, if you come here, we'll give you this, that. I don't think... You do pose a good question. He might not go.
Because I've been thinking, and not to even make a conspiracy, yeah. Cool. Javon is now on the main roster.
Yeah.
But even prior to being on the main roster, Javon was quite active. He had a few matches on Raw, a few matches on SmackDown. He even done AAA. So in my head, I was thinking, and I'm not. This wasn't an immediate thought, but it's just as of recently when, before I went to pose a question to you guys, I was thinking, could the treatment of Javon also be a byproduct of them now also wanting
Leon
to
Slater.
get Leon Slater on board as well?
Yeah.
So them now, okay, cool. If we show Leon, cool, the treatment of what you can get when you are on a contract with us, and then you get to wrestle on a AAA, you get to wrestle on a Raw, you get to wrestle on a SmackDown, you get to wrestle on a John Cena final pay-per-view.
Yeah.
This could be the future that you get.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. That, like, WWE seem to kind of do that a lot. Like, when they want to sign someone, like-minded wrestlers will get pushes and significant angles and stuff like that. Like, so I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest, if a lot of that is due to Leon Slater. I do think they're still high on Javon, though.
No, 100%. I definitely still think they're high on Javon.
Yeah.
It was just a thing where I was like, they're definitely high on Javon, but they're high on Leon Slater.
Leon
So it's a work for both of them where it's like,
Yeah.
if we show Leon what we can do, we could also show Javon what we can do.
Yes.
So then it's like...
They get the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
It's about market control because what's the best example of this? You've got one that's Goku and one that's Vegeta. Right now you're controlling Vegeta.
Okay. First.
Right now you're controlling Vegeta, but you want to acquire Goku too. You want to have them in the same universe. I feel like that's how it is as well.
Nah, I hear it. That's how I feel as well. Well, not Goku Vegeta, but like as in same universe. Like I think they definitely want to make both of them be prominent. I think even Hayes.
Yeah.
Even Hayes and the way he's been presented on
100%,
SmackDown recently, it might just all be a thing to kind of tantalize and make sure Leon Slater understands that there's a spot for him.
Well, it's crazy.
I also think there's another reason why Javon and Carmelo are being pushed as of recent. He should beat allegations.
Triple H trying to fix his PR.
He's trying to beat them allegations.
He's trying to fix his PR.
He's tired of the memes. He's
trying to fix his PR.
He's tired of the memes.
He's tired of fixing his PR.
He's definitely. I think there was even a report that Triple H is now looking into more black talent in the NIL because he's tired of the.
It makes sense why Cappuccino Jones that guy is not losing nowhere. Cappuccino Jones is getting the push.
Was that the guy who was beating everyone up in NXT last week?
No, that's Keanu Reeves.
When did he come up?
Keanu Reeves.
And that's what's mad. Is it not Keanu Reeves? Is his name
Keanu Reeves?
Carver? Sorry,
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Carver. Do you know what's actually crazy? A lot of people thought that Keanu was going to get fired
because of what he said about Samoans.
He made a comment about the Samoans, innit?
Yeah.
Saying how they're leeching off our culture.
Oh, I think I saw that. Yeah.
So the fact that he's getting this monster push, in my head, it's like, oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
And I saw a clip of him arguing with Booker T today from LFG.
Oh, yeah?
And I said, fuck.
What happened?
They've got some real niggas in this building. They've got some real niggas. This ain't no company shill. This is a real nigga. This is someone that is telling Booker T, yo, I don't care. Bro.
You shout to Uncle Book like that?
Bro, I don't think they know what they've got in their hands.
Mad.
Genuinely. I don't think they know what they've got in their hands.
Yeah, that's mad, boy.
Like, you know when they say wrestling, like, wrestling is for niggas. I don't know if they meant this type of nigga. I don't think they could do WWE on Real on this guy because...
Just bet.
Imagine.
Yeah, nah, it's crazy. Yeah, nah. Because the thing is, as much as we play into the jokes with Triple H, and to be fair, a lot of black wrestlers who have worked for WWE have kind of said the same thing, that they don't feel like Triple H pushes black wrestlers. But I think it's different. The women is completely different to the men. Do you know what I mean? But again, it will be nice to see moving forward how the likes of a Carmelo Hayes and a Trick Williams and a Oba Femi, how they do. Because I think for a lot of these talent, bro, it's easy pickings.
I'm going to say...
Like, Oba Femi, I genuinely don't know how you can get him wrong.
Oba Femi is the litmus test of if Triple H is racist or not. If Oba Femi does not work, I'll believe the allegations, I can't lie. Because if I'm being very real, I'm not saying that the other talent didn't deserve pushes, but I can see where it's like, you know, SWOT, strengths, weaknesses and stuff. I can see strengths and weaknesses. I don't see a flaw in Oba Femi's game. I see a WrestleMania main eventer.
Yes.
I see, like, one of the biggest stars in WWE. Like you said, I don't know how you could get this one wrong.
Like, if I'm honest with you, like, I can look at certain wrestlers from an aspect of being fans of them prior to WWE. So obviously in my head, there's like a bias of, you need to push this person. But there's not been because we had this conversation time ago where it's like, okay, cool. Black wrestlers on like pay-per-views or whatever. But what black wrestler do you want to actually see wrestle right now? Do you know what I mean?
I'm going to be...
Oba Femi, there is a yearning to see this guy top of the card.
They are dying for it.
As in, like, people are dying for it. I think maybe with Trick Williams, there are a few people. I'm not sold on Trick Williams, if I'm honest.
I just think he's a good hand. I think it's charisma and a good hand.
I think charisma, everything, we've got it. When it comes to the work and when it comes to, like, even imagining you in programs, I don't see it yet. I don't see it yet. I still look at someone where all they talk about is the lemon pepper steppers and they've got a good game. Like, this is someone that was able to be in the mid card and have good rivalries and be able to cut good promos and have good programs where it's like, you know what, there's some entertaining stuff. Whereas with Oba Femi, I'm not watching this guy to be entertained. I'm watching this guy to be told that, listen, I am the best. and I'm going to show you why I'm the best.
Your daddy is hard.
You know what? I hear
Like,
that.
there's a yearning, like, bro, I've not seen any yearning like this for a person who's never been champion. For someone to be a champion, I've never seen.
I can't remember the last time.
I've seen.
I'm
something
trying
like
to
this.
think. Even now, when have I been like, oh, I can't wait for this guy to be champion.
Bro, he ticks all the boxes. He got the looks. He got the aura. He can talk.
He's athletic. He's
Athletic,
explosive,
strong.
perfect big man type of wrestler.
Bro, he ticks too many boxes, bro.
Like the stuff we wanted, like the stuff that we would want from Swerve, we've got it with Oba. The stuff that we wanted with Keith Lee and WWE, we've got it with Oba.
Oh my
The
days.
stuff that people are trying to tell me that Montez Ford has, we have
got it with
everything
Oba.
with Oba Femi.
He doesn't
We have
have. He don't
everything.
have it.
Bro,
Forget that cup of tea.
it's-
Forget that
We
cup of
have
tea.
everything.
Scary, bro.
Bro, it doesn't make sense. Like this is a ringer.
Yeah.
He's the guy.
No,
He's the
bro.
guy. You have a perfect.
I knew-
He makes me look at. I keep saying going back to Bron Breakker. He makes me realize Bron Breakker ain't really all that. You know what I mean? Like I'm looking at
Until
Oba.
Oba comes.
When for me, I'm now looking at Bron Breakker like you're not even the guy anymore. You're even the placeholder. That's why I said he needs to win it before Oba gets here, because Oba is going to out aura everyone. Everyone. I wanted him to beat Cody.
Genuinely, bro, I would give the title. I'll put up the belt on Oba for 5 years. I'll give him the belt for 5 years, bro.
I can do the entrance thing. I can do that for time, bro.
Bro, give it to him for 5 years, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
when he
yeah.
loses, make him disappear. And the same way that he returned at NXT is the same
Yeah,
way he
where he
returned
comes.
to Raw, SmackDown, bro.
Aura.
Genuinely, bro. I've not seen a yearning or this like excitement for someone new in a long time.
I'm trying to think, and I can't
And,
think
bro,
of the
I
last
genuinely
one.
can't think of anything. Because a lot of the times people are excited for wrestlers, it's like they're excited, but it's based on the prospect of what they could be. But with Oba Femi,
He
he's
is it.
everything.
He
He's
is it now.
everything.
He's it
He
now.
is it. He is it. He just hasn't got the belt to
He's
prove
ready
it.
made.
Yeah.
He's ready made, fam.
Ready-made.
Goodfellas. You know Iceland, Goodfellas pizza. He's ready made, fam.
Bro, he's got
man.
it, bro. He's got it.
I've never seen
Like,
this
generally,
before.
there's nothing I can say that's bad about him, honestly. And of course, naturally, as wrestling fans, we can be critical of people. And being critical is not necessarily a bad thing, because at the end of the day, people can grow. But with Oba, what is there to grow?
What's there to grow? He's only 6'5".
Maybe chest hair. I don't know. I don't know.
Bro, I'm
What
telling
is there?
you.
Do you know what it is? The unique thing about Oba is obviously he's got aura, right? But you know he's young. You know I'm older than him.
You're older than Oba?
I'm older than
How
him.
old is Oba
bro.
Femi?
He's at 27, 28.
Okay, what's his Nigerian age? What's his real age? What's his Nigerian age?
No, but this was
Because when Cardew came to Arsenal, was he not 22? That nigga was
Alright, but
that nigga was his face, bro.
But do you know?
Yeah. No, you're
Listen,
right, though.
but most people don't know the Nigerian role. They
my
don't
God.
get that. It's banter, by the way.
No,
It's
we're
actually,
joking, we're
yeah,
joking,
it's
we're
banter,
joking.
banter.
You
But
guys
like,
don't call police.
he's young, but he's got that older mentality.
Yeah.
His attitude is like very grown and mature. And
Young
serious.
OG. He's the
do you know
real
who
young
that-
OG.
And do you know who that reminds me of?
God.
Who?
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar.
Yes.
Brock Lesnar came to
And this
WWE
one, when he was
like
young.
24, 23,
He looked
24.
like a vet,
That
fam.
nigga was like 45. 2 years into his WWE career, this nigga's telling people what to do.
Yes.
You're 26, bro.
Brother,
Bro,
he's
he was
breaking,
boxing
he's
bro.
breaking legends' necks,
Bro,
bro.
you're 26. You're here having arguments with Vince McMahon about your direction.
Bro,
He's nuts.
Most
yeah.
men at 26 haven't even grown a lick of hair.
Only-
You think they're not even having conversations with Vince.
Only
Yeah.
Brock
They're
Lesnar
having
and
to
The
have
Rock.
conversations with fucking Bruce or someone
Yeah.
else in
Yeah,
creative
yeah.
before they can even get to Vince's office.
Yeah.
Brock could just storm in, bro. That's crazy.
Brock and Rock are the only two who knew exactly who they were before the age of 28. If I'm trying to think of other WWE wrestlers. Like, I know Sheamus won the title early, but he had no idea who he was.
Randy had no.
Randy didn't even know what day it was. Randy didn't even know what day it was.
Randy was too busy knacking, hearing too many voices in his head, bro.
That guy was knacking and popping perks.
in my head.
It was knacking.
That nigga was popping perks, fam. I'm sorry. Randy was like, he was talented before he knew what to actually do with the talent.
Yeah.
He's like, I know I'm talented, but where my talent is leading me,
Yeah.
I do not. That was Randy.
Randy's the
Orton.
wrestler where you can see he's wrestling with lust in his eyes. he's waiting to get to the finish just so he can get a knack.
Oh my god.
No,
He's waiting
but
to bust the seat.
To be
He's waiting
fair,
to bust the seat.
to be fair, he just won it a bit too early.
Yeah.
He just needed to wait a bit longer.
Yeah.
But the thing is, in that regards, I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with people winning stuff early because sometimes I think it's good to throw people in the deep end and see if they're able to at least float.
Yeah.
Even if they're not, again, they can learn from it. That doesn't necessarily mean, unless it's a shitstorm of a rain where it's like, we can't come back from this. But there's not. I don't think they're ever going to throw a belt on a wrestler who is a shitstorm where it's like, if we throw this belt on you, it's the 50-50 chance that this reign will be shit or it's going to be terrible. At least there's going to be some sort of stuff where it's like, the matches can at least be okay.
Yeah.
The programs you put with certain people will be at least be okay. Do you know what I mean?
You know, Loki, when
I don't think there's anything wrong with putting belts on people early. Yeah. I think it's just a matter of, okay, cool. Then next time you put the belt on them, has there been progression since they last from the belt?
I hear that. I mean, like, looking back on it now, I know when Orton won the heavyweight title for the first time, Triple H was like, cool, now that you're the man, you've got to carry yourself like you're the man.
He was pushing fans.
Do you get it? And you know, obviously now taking this back to Oba Femi, he carries himself like he's the man, like he's the champ. And yeah.
As long as he can just keep up that accent off kayfabe,
the accent's cold.
He has to keep it on WWE. He better not be on WWE and real saying, "Hey, my name is Kevin." I don't know what his name is.
Have you guys seen the video of his NXT debut?
Yeah, his actual
this
accent.
Guy was. I remember when I first saw it. It's like, "Hi guys, my name's Oba Femi. I throw Ciampa."
He sounds like he's on Pop the Balloon.
Said, come on, bro.
He sounds like he's on Pop the Balloon.
Love or pop. Love or pop.
These donuts.
Oh. So when he started getting, and the thing is, what I love his accent, bro.
It's fantastic. It is fantastic. That's what Apollo Crews was supposed to be.
The thing is, it's like, it's not actually fully Nigerian.
It's not.
But it's to the point where it's like, when he says certain stuff, I'm like, yeah, he's Nigerian.
Yeah.
So I mean, like,
it's that westernized American Nigerian accent.
Mbaku. Yes. That's what I've been saying. And I was going to say that. I think the Oba Femi character has come at the right time because of the Black Panther and more of American culture ready to welcome African representation. Yeah. So it's literally the perfect time. There's even King Mbaku December 18th for Avengers Doomsday. And then you're going to see people embrace that. People were going to Black Panther premieres in Jollof.
Yeah, bro. I remember I went like maybe the second day. I saw people wearing gele. I said, you guys are all embarrassing, man.
Hey, I can't lie though. I got a theory still. You see the brothers, no one should cut their hair, bro.
Who's the brothers?
The black men in wrestling.
Oh, sorry.
No one should cut their hair, bro.
Oh, as in like in the hair versus hair match or
no, like no one should cut their hair ever.
Yeah.
Like, because my theory is that all the bold brothers are the ones that aren't getting the pushes.
Who's bold in WWE now?
Well, not in WWE, just in wrestling in general.
Oh, like Top Flight.
Every rule.
I need to get off them, man.
Why are you onto their boys?
I think Top Flight have the potential to be some of the greatest tag teams in the world, and that's not to say that they're terrible tag team. I think they're a really, really good tag team. But I think also it's down to Tony Khan to be able to see something in them. So if Tony Khan doesn't necessarily see something within them to be able to put them on TV every week, and you're allowing them to be in catering, eating taba and kwanga and jollof every weekend, homeboys getting fatter, I'm sorry. There's an issue here.
Is Layla Gray in Top Flight?
Yeah, she's part of them. Yeah, it's a whole... It's called Skyflight now, so it's her, Layla Gray.
Top Flight, Skyflight.
Zayda Steele, who was part of WWED before, but she's now part of AEW. And then Scorpio Sky and Darius and Dante Martin.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
I think AEW are now, or not even necessarily AEW, but Ring of Honor are now doing this thing where most of the factions now have women inside them. There's even Crew with Leo Rush and what's my man's name? Ancelotti. They've got what's her name? The one that had dreads that was part of she was in NXT, she was in WWE. She used to team with Casey Catanzaro.
Kaden Carter.
Kaden Carter. Yeah, she's part of Crew now as well. So, you was going to say Kaden Cole with it?
No. I was remembering what Darren said. On Twitter.
Yeah. Well, back to my point, yeah. Don't cut your hair, guys. Your hair got powers.
You sound like Solange.
I mean, if I do, I'm doing it.
No, but no,
it got powers, bro. I don't know what Dreads has done to everyone, but it just adds a bit more seriousness.
Do you know who else has got dreads?
I blame Chief Keef.
Do you know who else has got dreads?
Go on.
Bang, bang!
So there we go. Brother, Wait, if he was bald, bro, would you be feeling that?
Nah, I was
Bro,
gonna say mad.
the hair,
I was gonna say something
the
mad.
hair adds to the character, bro.
Yeah, nah.
Leon Slater, Javon Evans, Oba Femi, Trick Williams, Swerve. The common denominator, all these men got
Nah,
dreads.
I've seen Swerve without his dress.
Or what, when he was younger? And then look what happened when he grew his dreads. Look what
So
happened
you're
when the
gonna,
dreads...
gonna go dreads now?
I'm growing my hair out now, brother.
Are you?
Yeah, bro.
Actually,
You're
Yeah,
dreads?
yeah. No, I'm not going to do dreads, no.
Where
Too
you
long.
growing your hair to?
I'm just going to grow it like so I can sponge it.
Oh,
Afro thing.
Because it's winter. Come summer, he's gonna get tired of it. So
Yeah, exactly.
Let him go back to level one.
No. I'm actually going to keep it because obviously prior to 2020, I had like the high top for
Yeah, I
5
remember.
years.
Don't ever do that
And
again.
then what? The high top?
Don't ever
Damn.
do the high top.
What high top? What? That?
Don't ever do that.
No, but my hair
What,
was
like Kid and Play?
No. It wasn't like high top like that, but it was like I used to sponge it
Yeah,
all the
if
time.
you're sponging it, calm.
But like not.
Don't, yeah.
I've never done that
Don't
before
do
in my
kid
life.
and, don't do kid and play, fam.
No, absolutely not.
No, the sponge
and
thing
then
was cold,
obviously after 2020, for 5 years, I've just had short hair. Now, another 5 years, we got to go back. We have to
He's
remind
trying to will
them.
his old things. He's trying to say, yeah, the old laps.
No, that's his back. Hey,
Well, when you see that Instagram pictures, that rebrand, yeah,
the
we're
odd lads.
back.
Get ready to fly.
We're back.
Just a quick one before we tap out. WWE on Raw, have you guys seen it yet?
I
guys
saw
watched it?
the first episode, and then I'm like midway through the second, and I'm just kind of fizzling out. I'm not really that invested. Have you seen it? Have you finished
No,
it?
I haven't actually started watching it. For some reason, I just said to myself, I'm not really invested this year. But from the clips that I've seen, with the whole Money in the Bank situation, with LA Knight getting not necessarily getting a scolding, but told him off after the whole Seth Rollins stuff, with Becky being upset that she has to lie to everyone.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, they told
What's
off,
the backstory behind that? Sorry.
Wait, LA Knight or Becky?
LA Knight.
Yeah.
So the finish of the Money in the Bank was meant to be that LA Knight and Seth Rollins are both climbing up the ladder, and I think LA Knight knocks off Seth Rollins. He now goes to reach for the belt, building up that tension of, oh shit, LA Knight's finally gonna win. Then Seth Rollins obviously brings him down, gives him a stomp, and then goes to win. But instead of LA Knight getting up to to climb the ladder, he just pulls down Seth Rollins, knocks him down, then goes up himself, and then Seth Rollins pulls him down. LA Knight tries to go for his finisher. Seth reverses it and then gives him a stomp, then goes for the win.
Right.
What's wrong with that?
I mean, if the producers have laid out a match and said, listen, this is how the finish is meant to be, that's how the match is meant to end. You know what I mean? But you've now kind of gone off script and kind of done it in a way where it's like, because when the producers are producing a match, they're thinking of the crowd. They're thinking of certain reaction and certain moments in it. So, for example, if I'm to even break the 4-4, let's think about Hustle. When I had my match with Vittorio Bruni, no, let me even my first match. The moment of me doing the nip up, it was not necessarily engineered, but it was engineered because we know that is going to be the moment where the crowd gets the pop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when you're putting matches together, you kind of think about the points of, okay, cool. This is where we want the crowd to pop for this. Do you know what I mean? So if you're now building towards that pop of, oh my God, LA Knight is now finally going to get his opportunity, and you don't get it, then it's like all the hard work is for nothing. Because of course, naturally, as us as wrestling fans, we can enjoy a wrestling match from A to Z. But from the producer's standpoint, as much as you're enjoying the match from A to Z, they're about moments.
Yeah.
So the moment for them is that face-to-face, building towards LA Knight potentially winning. Not him winning, because they always knew Seth was going to win. But because they didn't get that moment, for them it's like, so what was everything else for then?
Yeah.
If we knew this was how we were going to do it, we probably would have built the match a bit different.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I mean? So,
It's like even like Avengers Endgame, you know, the bit where everyone comes out the portals. That
Yeah.
we're building to that moment, and you notice they paused the music, and that's really sort of crowd because they knew at that point people watching Avengers were going to scream.
Yeah.
So they'll pause. Or even a better example is in Spider-Man No Way Home when the other Spider-Men come and they reveal themselves.
Oh, yeah.
They're building to the.
Oh, okay, I get what you mean.
yeah.
Oh,
So,
okay,
yeah.
interesting.
When you're building for certain pops and then you don't, and especially when that's meant to be the biggest pop of the match, and if I remember correctly, I'm sure Jacob Fatu got involved in that match.
Yeah, he did.
Like
he
there
did,
was a
he
lot
did.
of involvement in that match already where it's just like it's kind of taken people out of that match. But for them, I'm sure that moment, that key moment, would have been, oh shit, where we're kind of like we're
This is
re-
what we- yeah.
we're reinvested back into the fans because we've given you some moments where it might be hit or miss, but then LA Knight potentially getting a chance to win, you're going to be like, oh my God, can you do it? Can you do it?
Yeah.
And then you don't get it. It's like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? So,
I get that. I know. I hear that.
and then I saw a clip of the board meeting with the whole Chelsea Knight stuff and Road Dogg, and then the whole jelly. Pat McAfee was meant to beat. Gunther.
Yeah, well, one person suggested it.
someone
One person
suggested,
suggested it because it'd be predictable, and then the other guy was like,
meant to
it's
be
okay.
Gunther.
Well, Bruce Pritchard,
he
he felt like it was too predictable if Gunther beats Pat McAfee, so he just wanted Pat to win because it would be different. And someone was just literally like, yeah, but it doesn't make sense. And it's like sometimes I think he made the example of a James Bond movie. It's like you watch a James Bond movie so he can win. Like the predictableness is what we
like predictability isn't a bad thing. I think wrestling, there is a lot of predictability in wrestling. It's just a matter of how you get to that point where it's like you can justify it. You know what I mean?
And as much as people don't want to admit it, that's kind of, I think, a reason why people like WWE, because it's safe. It's not football, boxing, where anything can happen. You kind of go into it wanting you want it to feel unpredictable, but deep down you know what's gonna happen. Okay. You know, so
I think that's just wrestling in general. Because at the end of the day, there's a lot of times where we can watch a pay-per-view and we'll just be like, yeah, I know this person's winning. Yeah. But it's not necessarily
make me
about
believe
the
it that it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
But
I think sometimes it's just about the journey of where this match takes you to like, oh, he managed to just win or he escaped, and do you know what I mean? So I think it's just about like wrestling is an emotion business, isn't it?
Yeah,
so it's about invoking an emotion where it's like, oh, he nearly lost, or oh yeah, he won comfortably. It's just a matter of just toying with our feelings. Emotion, you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't think predictability is a bad thing. I just think predictability just has to make sense when it makes sense. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I have a question about Becky, if you don't mind.
Question. Go on.
So, do you feel like Becky Lynch is being used to her full potential right now?
If I'm honest, I think on the outside looking in, people might say yes, just for the sheer fact that it's always good to see someone who's always at the top of the card, within the mid card and doing something. But if I'm honest, no, I don't necessarily think so.
In my opinion, I think Becky's too nice. I think it's time. Oh, sorry.
How?
I feel like Becky Lynch wants to help put over the next era of division. She wants to put over Lyra. She wants to put over Maxine Dupree and give them reps. That's completely fine. And I'm not even saying she shouldn't do that. But I think Becky Lynch should do that at the top of the card. I don't think it should be a thing where it's either you're the main star of the show or you're putting people over. Like you can do both. Yeah. And when you're in the position that Becky Lynch is in, where you're so good at being the star of the show, just being next to you is going to put someone over. Becky and Lyra was a very good storyline. If that storyline is for the World Women's Championship, people would have rooted for Lyra to become world champion. Yeah. Like, it's like the best example I can think of to compare is like Batista and Triple H. Yeah. If that match is not for the World Championship, do we really want Batista to be world champion? Yeah. But the real kick of it was, I really want Batista to beat Triple H. Yeah. And then by proxy,
he's the world champion.
He's the world champion. And that was what made Batista a world heavyweight champion. Lyra had a great, and I'm not saying that Becky's wrong for it or anything like that. I think Becky and Lyra had a fantastic rivalry.
They've got good chemistry as well.
And they've got good chemistry. That's a world title rivalry. Yeah. But because you wanted to do it from an intercontinental scale, now Lyra almost has to start all over again to get over on the main event. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Like she's got, because now she's back down. Yeah. She could have, it's things like that. I feel like in wrestling, it's too many people give back, but in a way where it kind of hinders everything that goes with it. I think you can give back in a way where you still...
Chris Jericho's
the
main culprit for that.
Yeah.
Because Jericho's too given for his own good. And it's to the point where it's like, it's to his detriment, but it's also to his opponent's detriment. Because now, okay, cool. Let's say, for example, an Action Andretti, you've beaten Chris Jericho. Now what? Ricky Starks beat Chris Jericho. Now what? It doesn't feel like there's anything. Yeah, it's to the point where sometimes getting over on this person doesn't even mean anything now.
Yep. I remember Ricky Starks beat Jericho at Revolution, and then he wasn't really able to do anything with that because Jericho wasn't in a great spot. Like, it happens. And John Cena did in the late stages of, I think you guys even, I remember you guys spoke about this. John Cena was losing to Solo, but Solo couldn't get anywhere from there because
Losing to Austin Theory, done nothing.
done nothing.
You know what I mean?
Solo done nothing. Like, if you are a main, because people talk a lot and they criticize like people who politic and protect their characters. And yes, of course, you should always give back. You should always make sure that you're giving back to the company. But giving back to the company doesn't just mean I lose every time because he's younger than me. It's not that ABC. Like Roman, even this is even a big example. Bronson Reed beat Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
To do what? Why did he even do that? We didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, he's still seen as like the second guy.
Exactly. We didn't go anywhere with that. And I think there's too much of that in wrestling. I think Becky is too nice for her own good. And she did get Lyra over. I'm not gonna try and undermine that. But it's almost like if you protected yourself more, you could have done more for Lyra. You know? Like, listen, I know Hogan was an evil politician, but at the same time, if you beat Hulk Hogan, you was like, look at Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah.
Unless you're Billy Gunn.
Unless you're
Billy Kidman. Unless you're Billy Kidman. Then you're still stuck in the cruiserweight division, no matter where you are.
So
you have to fight over Tori Wilson.
So Oscar, what you're saying is be more selfish.
I think it's a two-way thing where it's like there's a level of being selfish, but then it's also up to the booker to be able to say, okay, cool. Now that we've got this person over, let's now at least do something to the point where there's a payoff to it.
Yeah.
It can't just be I've beaten you and then now there's no real payoff because now, again, it's a perception thing. I've seen you beat Becky, so now my perception should be that you're as good as Becky or you're on that level booking-wise. So now if you were to face Becky again, I wouldn't look at it as like, oh, you were only able to beat her at this period.
Yeah.
Now it's like you're a contender for her.
You're on her level.
Yeah.
I feel like...
So what you're saying is wrestlers should be more selfish then?
I think when you're at that level, you have the ability to be selfish and talk about, like, I think Becky can politic. I don't think Becky is someone that will just be told, you have to do this. I think Becky's
she's doing it because she wants to.
Yeah, I think Becky's someone where it's like, you know what, I see this wrestler, I want to work with them, I think we can get a good program.
Yeah.
And Triple H will say, you know what, let's see what we can do. But then at the same time, as Triple H is someone that should be able to say, okay, cool, I've been able to see the success of this program and see that, you know what, okay, now let's put you in something where you're not losing as often or you look like the star that you actually are and then also try and elevate this person as well.
Yeah. I don't think that the word I'm looking for is selfish. I think maybe it's more selective. Be more selective with who you give your time to.
Understandable.
Like, you can't, like, I'm sorry, Becky Lynch, like, I understand you want to help Maxine Dupree, but a superstar of your level shouldn't be losing to Maxine Dupree, at least not yet. Not yet. And sometimes it should feel, and again, there's no problem in putting someone over by letting them come close, giving them a great match, giving them a near fall. Maybe they kick out of your finish. Like, it's not just as simple as, oh, in order for me to put you over, you have to beat me. There's so many ways to put someone over. Like, Kurt Angle didn't lose to John Cena, but in the debut match. But you looked at John and you saw a star.
I hate that.
You know? Rock and Austin in their first match, no one really kicked out of the stunner, but The Rock did. Rock lost the match, but he looked stronger in people's eyes. Like, it's things like that. Like, you know, there's more than one way to put someone over. That's how I feel. I feel like Becky should be because of and another person who does that is Rhea. Rhea's too nice. Rhea Ripley is another one. Like, you're the monster of the division. Like, just protect yourself.
It's gone to a point now where I'm bored of Rhea. I'll be real. I'm bored of her. Like, I don't know how I feel about her as a face. I'm just very much just like, I think someone like a Rhea isn't someone that should just be doing friendly and giddy with everyone. Like, now
people should
be more anti-heroes.
Yeah. Like, when she was going around doing that and was just parring with her friends, that's when I fucked with her. Because in my head, I'm like, this is someone that should be intimidated. That people are intimidated by her, but now it's like, you're just a commoner. Anyone can just chill with you. Do you know what I mean?
And every day,
I get what you mean. Yeah,
I'm more scared of EO than Rhea. I'd be more scared of EO than Rhea.
That hug that she gave Triple H. Hey, big up Jimmy for coming on the podcast, man. Appreciate you.
Jimmy with a blue hat.
Well, I hope you're dropping more content this year.
Yeah, I actually intend to. I'm in the midst of, like, just kind of planning to write up a mini series, which is for TikTok.
Dope.
Which is basically just WWE. No, I'm joking. It's like chronicling like the 8 things that were the biggest stories of 2025.
Yeah.
maybe things that I would fix about WWE TV. Like, for example, I think there needs to be more TV matches and PLE matches. I don't feel, because I feel like with WWE and maybe other companies too, the TV matches almost feel like PLE matches, and I feel like TV matches should have their own feel to it.
Yeah.
You know, when I don't know if you know what I mean, like when we was watching like back in the day, matches felt on TV felt more like sprints.
Yeah,
They were good
100%.
matches,
Yeah.
but sprints. And I'm not saying obviously it should be 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Of course, it should have a good enough time, but it should feel more like a sprint because it is like a television feel should be different to the PLE feel.
Yeah.
And I feel like when you're trying to watch these WWE PLEs live, WWE TV live, it's draining because it feels like a PLE at times. You know, it's 4 usually quite long, drawn out matches that about 30 minutes or 20 to 30 minutes, and it's like I think. There's like TV. So that's one of the things that I've been trying to think up and discuss.
That was it. I think that would get more people on TV.
Yeah. Yes.
That would get more
Yes.
people on
Exactly.
TV.
As well.
That
Like
would get more people on TV.
most times they can only do about 4 to 5 matches, if that.
Someone's phone ring. It's not mine.
Is it me?
It's you.
What a minute. Where's my phone for? Oh, mama. Don't worry. We'll go voicemail. Yeah, she's cool. But yeah, like exactly like you said, like it will fit more people on TV, and the show as a whole will flow better. I think it's not going to be stop start. So I would like WWE TV to feel more like TV. I'm not saying too much wrestling, but sometimes you can cut the fat of a match just to help the. That's one of the things.
Just so it can help benefit the pay-per-view, because that way.
And the pay-per-view feels more special that way.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so stuff like that. But yeah.
Yeah, man. A few announcements. February 1st, we have Basement Grooves. Make sure you grab your tickets.
Again.
February... When's Hustle?
5th.
February 5th?
I think it's 5th.
Because February 8th is Ambition. February 5th, Hustle, Colour Factory. Make sure you go grab your tickets. It's the 40th show. Damn, so it's been 40 shows. The 40th show, the main event, Rain Leverkusen versus Tate Mayfairs for the Hustle Championship.
As the indie correspondent, that Hustle is the best independent show in England, in London, whatever. It is. I've been to them all. No, I'm joking. Genuinely, it's the best paced, the best produced. It's really fun from start to finish. Even if you're not a wrestling fan, you enjoy it. A lot of people go there aren't even wrestling fans.
Yeah.
Legit.
Like genuinely, it's really, in case you be living under a rock.
Fire, man.
Yeah, it's fantastic, man. Honestly.
Yeah. What else? Yeah, Ambition, 8th of February. Also, this Monday, we're going to be launching a new live stream series called Monday Night Live. That's going to be every Monday from 8 p.m. So make sure you guys lock in. And yeah, any other content you want to see from us, please let us know. Just hit us up in the comments. I'll be your boy Delboy.
Jimmy.
Laps.
Wrestling's podcast. Yeah, I remember this time. Wrestling's podcast, coolest wrestling podcast in the world. By the Mandem, for the Mandem.
Bye.
Bang, bang.
Hey guys, what's going on? Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. And also, become a member. Join the team.